Hey friends, it's morning here in Omaha, Sunday morning. I love Sunday mornings, and I'm just kind of doing a quick check-in. Not exactly organized. I like doing this in the morning. And we had a stormy morning, and so when I looked out my front yard, a bunch of branches are down. So I'll be working in the yard this morning, cleaning up branches and stuff. I don't know what else I'll be doing today except getting a hold of my nephew Kareem later this afternoon or evening. It is sunny right now, and so I'll probably get out again today. Oh, just some thoughts. Just some thoughts. I really want to thank you folks here in the vinyl community. My sister Stephanie. I want to shout out and thank you, Mr. Bizarro, and another 12 inches. Thank you for your solidarity. Thank you for understanding me in dealing with someone who was coming at me in a disrespectful manner regarding my music. Um, Unlike a lot of people, and you know how I talk, so take it or leave it, but unlike a lot of people, I say these things because I notice a lot of people don't seem to be aware of how they say things and the fact that you're saying as much by what you don't say as what you are saying. And so that's why I take issue with the way some people try to talk to me. It's like, what is this? This doesn't seem friendly. This doesn't seem respectful. I don't have time for this. And I'm just calling it out the way I see it. And that's what I did yesterday, and we got a good result. Looks like that person is completely left town. So I think that speaks volumes about what went down. But thank you, people, for just being real with me. And thank you so much, okay? Um, I also got a comment where someone thinks that YouTube is dealing with a bug regarding video links, and it might not be that some people are being targeted and that they just got to fix it. So hopefully they fix that soon. Thank you, Chris4127 Basket, for showing more of your French prog. Fantastic. That's the stuff that excites me because you show me records I've never seen. Then you show me records that I've only seen in pictures. And then there are some artists I'd never heard of, like the composer. His name begins with a W. Hope I can find some of that stuff. Thank you, Chris. Last night I was vibing. I can't watch everyone's videos. I don't feel like watching everyone's videos. I have my favorites. I'm remembering what I tried to say in my videos. I keep fucking up and putting on videos. But my favorites I check in. I'm not going to name them. You guys pretty much know who you are, because I definitely try to catch your videos. But all the other people that I subscribe to, I'll try to just check in and leave a like at the very least, but sometimes I'll vibe. And last night I was vibing with Nick Sloan. So I'm shouting out, Nick, if you happen to watch this. Nick had posted some post-rock, caught my attention. I dug his enthusiasm. He's talking about music he loves. Told me about a couple of bands I don't know about that I'll be looking out for. Saxon Shore is one of them. I'll try to share some post-rock that I know in the next few days. I didn't even quite understand the term at first, post-rock. It didn't make sense to me. It does, of course, make sense to me. But one band that comes to mind right away, I'm sure you know about, is Tristeza. That's post-rock, isn't it? Is Caliphone? Is that post-rock? I like both those bands. So anyway, playing softly in the background because I don't want to get busted by Big Brother is Fire. And I was prompted to pull this and play it because I saw it on Chris4127 Basket's shelf in his last video. I believe Seka Funk you gave this to me. Hey, Sek, what's going on? Where you at? Where you at, man? And so I'm digging it now, and I wouldn't say that this is morning music, but it's been going long enough that I've gone into it, and it's wild. It kind of reminds me a little bit of maybe a little slightly softer version of maybe something we would hear from what's the cat's name from that did Brotzman? Yeah. Is it Peter Brotzman? I don't want to say his son's name. It's the sax player. Actually, I haven't even looked to see who's playing on here. Okay, yeah, that's Matt Gustafson on baritone sax. Waylon. I like this. Okay, so The other thing that I wanted to share was listening to some records this weekend. One I pulled out of the collection that I really got into this weekend, even though it's dark, but for some reason it pulled me in, and that's Grace for Drowning by Stephen Wilson. This is fantastic. It's dark, you know, it's about his father's death. This is a masterwork of art. Just really excellent, excellent. Really enjoyed it. This Animals on Wheels, I opened this, as I told you. I bought this, I think, 2 days ago. Turns out that I had this on download forever. It's something I found online. It looked interesting, and Epitonic is a website where I discovered a lot of music in the early days of the internet for me. I don't know if Epitonic is online anymore, but I think that's where I discovered Animals on Wheels. So I really enjoyed this last night. Really enjoyed it. One more record I'm going to try to share. I've talked about this in several videos, y'all, but it never gets on. This is a strange record out of my collection that I pulled. It caught my attention. It's called Kaleidocosmic Org Rig. And this contraption, this thing that looks like a sculpture, is an instrument built by the guy sitting there, if you can see him. And this album is a bunch of Greek folk songs played on this thing. This is a goofy record, one of the weirdest records. Not weird, but just oddball. This is one of the oddest records in my collection. And it's more of a joke. I mean, it's like, you know, Malagueña and stuff like that. Strange. So I bought it just years ago. I bought it on the strength of the cover because it's strange and interesting. But when I got it home, it's on this strawberry red vinyl, which is also another plus. And then whoever bought it, I guess, at a performance because it's autographed to some guy named Doug. So I just happened to pull this out a few days ago and wanted to. It's goofy. Makes me think of Grecian Thunder just because of the Greek thing. You know what I'm saying? So, all right, I got to go clean up some branches in my yard. It stormed last night. I'll be getting a hold of my nephew Kareem later today. If it is appropriate, Stephanie, we'll do a quick video and say hello to you. Maybe if Gary's with us, he'll be in it too. Whatever's going on with you folks, I hope that your here and now moment is good. I hope that reality is treating you well at this very moment and continues to do so.